In Six Flags GM, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, like goddamn. Do you see what I see? Lap bars, and shin guards, but they're good on a launch that sounds like the hood. On a launch that sounds like the hood. So, MAXXforce. Where do I begin? If you're watching this, MAXXforce is a real word and it will be added to the Webster's Dictionary 2020. Just wait. Shut the fuck up, fan. Okay. Ah, shit. God damn it. Okay. So when I first heard about this ride, when I first saw this, I was like, what has happened to the coaster industry? RMC just opened a can of there are no more rules to conventional coaster structure. Now we have S&S out here just losing their minds. We have nothing to lose. Trying to poke their heads back into the game, and I'm with y'all. So you enter the park saying, I'm going here now because if I go later, I'd rather get punched by Mike Tyson than wait in that line. I call that a creed decree. This coaster is literally at the entrance. It's like the full throttle of this park. But the downside is that there's no running of the bulls for this. This is just a 2-second run, 4-second jog, and 6-second walk. So close, like you gotta stand back because you're getting kind of close and she feels a little poke coming through on you. You wait in a line looking at the switchbacks, counting like you're a Sesame Street character. After 6 comes 7. 7 switchbacks. Like a damn dance instructor. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we are gonna be so fun. You're waiting in this line looking at this thing go, which begins to look shorter and shorter and shorter as you wait. The scope of the ride decreases like Listerine just opened up a new product. As you wait, you hear the hydraulic launch, and it just brought me back to the hood I grew up in. I started naturally ducking like I would never be Goose. This thing sounds like a bomb. Like when you eat a Burger King taco and your friend asks, why are you squirming like that? And you said, I slept on the wrong side of the bed, but when you really find a toilet, it makes this sound. This sounds like a big drum, like this is us ushering in a new king of a blah blah. I thought I was about to march in behind this ride with a clarinet and a barrel of electrolyte water. You get to the station, you sit in these seats, the lap bars feel very protective in your lap. You know, it's just giving you a whole lap dance. There are shin guards. They're not as bad as RMC's. Well, at least how it felt on Goliath, which was a lot more noticeable. So if you're tall, you should be fine. Then they all clear you like Claritin. And this coaster proceeds forward to the launch pad, which has no audience platform for the record-breaking launch. It then does this weird back and forth thing to catch onto the car, like you're trying to parallel park in a tight space, like Austin Powers trying to drive out that hallway. Then it finally clicks, and you wait for absolutely nothing to signal the launch. This launch is powerful. I felt like I was above the influence in that seat.
Sarah? Sarah.
She won't answer you.
That little lift off the launch was not an airtime hill. It was literally nothing, so guys, don't get your hopes up. You lift straight up and spin on your side, and then you get to see the whole park, and it's super cool. Then you twist again and plummet to the ground. That whole element is really trippy, but I loved it. Your ass becomes besties with the seat. They've made their own handshake. Then you have this head chopper, which was nice. And then you go into the fastest barrel roll. Rolling my eyes. It looks corkscrew-ish in the queue, but you're going so fast that it's designed to be a little more vertical than most. It's very fast. You can't really feel anything, honestly. Just see it. It looks cool. And then it goes into this weird inverting last hill, which is fun. At this point, your ass in the seat is pretty much doing a whole Parent Trap hand clap game. The break starts in the middle of the drop, which is kind of weird, but being broke in the middle of anything is normal to me. Then that's it. After riding this, I appreciated Top Thrill Dragster more. Wait, let me explain. By no means is this ride whack. The ride definitely slaps, like when your mother finds out that you didn't use the coupons she gave you. But let's see how I can explain this sentiment like I'm delivering gum. Top Thrill Dragster, it gives you a boss-ass launch and a dope-ass top hat. This coaster gives the same and then stuff. Which is weird because the actual elements are a lot more interesting than some. I'm looking at you, accelerator at knots. Top Thrill Dragster is far more showy than this coaster, which makes it seem more exciting. Honestly, the intensity is there for both coasters. Both seats are comfortable, no shade to King Ka. But Top Thrill Dragster is taller, faster, and it has a whole stand for people to watch. maxxforce has no observation deck. It just looks really pretty, not necessarily crazy and intimidating. The top hat looks like a damn heart. You can't get more gay than that. Whereas Top Thrill Dragster looks like a penis. Well, that's pretty gay too, so. Also, the midway lines the side of Top Thrill Dragster, forcing people to follow and witness the huge, impressive coaster. maxxforce just grazes in a small little woods like a group of deer. I thought this was Bambi coming into age, and that launch was when the father said that your mother can't be with you anymore. But in my opinion, after the first top hat, the ride kind of declines. Yeah, it kind of went downhill like my life after college. Honestly, the record-breaking 0G roll would have been better if it didn't break the records and it slowed the fuck down, you know, so I could actually feel it. And the last element was cut off by the brakes. This coaster really should dominate the park like Top Thrill Dragster does. Maybe I'll say King Ka because Cedar Point's kind of, well, just say GP dominate the park, okay? maxxforce kind of just fits in. You don't really know where to place it within the top three. I don't see it developing the same type of stand culture that Top Thrill Dragster and King Ka has built. I want maxxforce to have the stand culture. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. I had fun. This ride will pump you up and make you want to kickbox your grandma. I rate this ride a kick ass. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please hit that thumbs up and comment below. What do you think about this ride? Have you rode it yet? Where do you think it ranks at the best coaster of the parks? Please share, and again, this is Rob's Rides, keeping it 100 with all things amusement. And if you thought I was Will Jones, hit subscribe and I'll come back with a new video soon. I'm trying to get better.